Hey everyone, and welcome to LFMMO, helping you find the perfect MMO for you. Today we're talking about New World, and if you should play New World in 2022. So, in 2021, Amazon did something highly unusual and unexpected. They released a video game. Amazon has actually dabbled with producing video games in the past, and although their previous titles are mostly relegated to casual games that I saw little if any financial success, but then out of nowhere, Amazon decided to create and release an MMORPG called New World. It's actually the perfect title for a game like this, given this is really Amazon's first time trying to build up a world of their own like this. So, New World is a really interesting case study of a game because Amazon is one of the world's richest corporations, just barely trailing behind the likes of Google, Microsoft, and Apple. They absolutely have the budget and resources to produce a quality MMO, which is a very rare position to be in given how much time and effort an MMOs typically cost to get started. However, they don't have history in developing an MMO internally. They have to figure it out on their own. Sure, they could pay to bring some industry veterans in, but it still goes without saying that this is a very new project and the idea of many people working on it at the same time. So an MMO is not something a company can put out and forget about. It's a big ongoing thing that's hopefully going to become a major staple in the lives of its player base as time goes on. So server maintenance, regular updates are almost mandatory for modern day MMOs at this stage of the game. So how's New World doing in 2022 and should you play it? My short answer is this. It's complicated. My long answer is as follows. It's my opinion that New World was released too early. Granted, the timing of its release was perfect since Final Fantasy XIV was trending and bringing more attention to MMOs, as well as public unrest towards the current state of World of Warcraft, which was and still is losing subscribers at an alarming rate. People wanted something sort of deep MMO itch, and many people, New World was it. When New World was released, it was huge amounts of people playing it, with the servers peaking at over 900,000 concurrent active players. However, in the following days, players started to drop the game at a rapid speed. Players were growing tired of repetition in the general questing journey, and the game was just extremely buggy for a long time, to the point where you would be encountering fully invincible enemies in PvP encounters. That was no way to deal with them, and among other issues that kind of just popped up. So New World has been consistently losing players every month since launch. However, even with fewer players than before, this is a relatively normal thing for new MMOs to go through. The question is, are they losing too much, or are they going to get more active players in the future? I'm focusing on the player counts here because ultimately, if an MMO stops being active, it dies, and developers eventually stop supporting it altogether. However, I don't think New World is in danger of dying anytime soon, which is great news. Amazon has made it clear that they are passionate about this game and they really want it to be a success. It's not something that they're missing for funding the project like this. After all, as long as New World stays profitable for Amazon, I believe that we can expect it to be going for a long time. So the game has recently received several updates that actually fixes a lot of the problems that the game started with. The auction house is no longer taxed as heavily, and the in-game economy seems mostly stable, which is a far cry from launch, which duplicated items which were running rampant along the auction house. Progression has also been streamlined quite a bit since launch, with lots of repetition being outright removed and improved on. In case you don't know, New World actually releases updates on YouTube on a fairly regular basis. These videos get a great amount of respectable views, save for a few spots where the view count dips. The dev team really wants to keep this transparent and update you guys. The last update was in July with 50 minutes long, and it featured a ton of new things that we're going to bring to the game. The atmosphere in the comment section is hopeful and optimistic, and I'm right there with them. I think that the game has serious potential, but we're definitely still dealing with growing pains at this point. So my final takeaway is this: if you like New World and haven't played it since launch, definitely give it a shot. It might be a little depressing to see the towns aren't as packed with players as they were before, but so much has the game been enhanced and improved on. The devs are clearly still intent on delivering fun content. If you take a look at the upcoming summer medieval fair that they have planned in the future update, along with lots of new exciting content that'll be hopefully released sometime in the near future, which can hopefully flesh out some of the end game experience a bit more. So what do you guys think about New World? Any ideas about this? I know that this new event is going to have introduce things like musical instruments, which is going to be great. They have new endgame dungeons. They also are going to release an update on the Greatsword. I've been playing a lot recently. I thought the Blunderbuss weapon update was really great. They definitely added more PvP. They have an arena for you guys to check out. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I think the leveling process has been great. They just had an event where you can actually level up much faster, not in terms of just leveling, but also crafting. So definitely check it out. They've made some quality of life updates, like being able to access your different storages no matter what town you're in. So if you guys have any ideas that developers could help to get the players back in the game, let me know in the comments. Do you think a drastic change is needed to bring more players, or do you think people just need to know what has been updated and attract more people? So I'm definitely excited about New World, not only now but for what's coming in the near future. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.